Are you a small snail farmer in Africa? Do you enjoy farming snails? Then, do you bathe your snails from time to time? I'm here to answer that question, whether you should bathe your snails or not. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another video on the UFA Research Center. We are here to talk about snail farming in Cameroon, snail farming in Africa. So you're welcome right here. And you know what? I've been doing some series on snail farming, and we have trainings going on here, and you can ask any question about snail farming. Today I'm talking about what are the advantages of actually bathing your snails every time, from periodically, like from time to time, at least once a month or once in after every 2 weeks. But that would depend on the size of your farm, right? For example, for me here, I have a very small farm, as you can see. Right here, just take a look. I'll just show you, just like 50 snails in here, so it's quite simple or quite easy for me to do the bathing. So I'm going to show you this as well, okay? If you come right here, you have the bigger ones in here, like you have the Achachina marginata species right here. As you can see, it's not very much. There are just a few of them, just about 50 or 60 of these snails are in this pen, okay? And what I want to say is that I'll show you two different methods of bathing your snails, and I'll tell you why. The first reason why you need to bathe your snails, I'll give them a clean bath and keep them neat, is because remember that these snails are now growing out of their normal, their normal environment, okay? This is not their normal environment. You pick them out, or they are out of the forest, like the natural, like the wild. So remember that when you bring them here, you're going to see something like this. They're always going to be walking on each other, and they'll be slimy, or they'll like put slime on the back of their fellow snails, and that will cause some kind of dirt on them, and it's not going to be good for their for their system. So bedding them is going to remove that. In the natural or in the wild, they don't they don't have to cross over each other. They don't have to walk or to crawl over each other, okay? So when you bring them in a confined space, that phenomenon will happen. So it's not good. It's always good to keep them neat. And then the second thing is, the second reason why you should do this is because if, like, during the dry season like this, they will probably want to enter the long sleep, where they're going to create the cyst and just go into long sleep. But by the time you bathe them, you're going to keep them, like, you still keep them alive, and they will not be able to go into that because there's water. They'll realize that there's water, and then they'll stay active and reproductive. So those are the reasons why you need to, of course, bathe your snails. But I'm going to show you the methods how you can do this, okay? How you can do this from time to time. You don't need to do it every day, but do it like once a month or 2 times in a month, okay? So I'll just collect my snails from the pen. I'll collect a couple of them. Okay, so you can see they are different. Okay, see what I was trying to tell you here. Okay, that's already gone. See, this is the AF Achatina felica. So I just collected a few of them. I'm going to show you how to bathe them with clean water. So let's go. So guys, as I was telling you, there are 2 ways you can do this, okay? This is the simplest way to bathe your snails, and this method is when you don't have much snails, like you just have a few. Like I just showed you in my pen, I really don't have much. I have just a few, and you can do this, okay? Now, if you realize, come closer. So you realize that the snails, they really have some kind of like dirt on them, okay? You can see this, okay? So you just simply need to pick it up, and then you dip it in clean water. This water actually is from a well. So you can use well water, you can use water from a borehole, you can use rainwater or water from a stream. But please, let me tell you this, never ever you use chlorinated water, like water from the tap. Don't you ever use that water, because it's going to kill the snails. Snails can't really do well with chlorinated water. But if you don't have any choice, you have just chlorinated water, like the water from the tap that we drink, you can then take that water, put them in drums or in buckets, and stand them outside on the sun. Stand them in the sun for like 48 hours. Okay, stand them under the sun for 48 hours, and then it's going to dechlorinate, and you can use that for your snails. Whether you want to give them to drink or you want to bathe them with it, don't use chlorinated water. Okay, so as I was telling you, you just need to take the snails like this, and then you put it inside water, and then just wash till you realize that all the dirt is out. Okay, so I'm just going to wash this, my very, very beautiful Achachina folica snails, and that's it. This one like this is clean. I'll just place it here and take the next one. So you can use your hands, but you know it's better to use gloves. A pair of gloves is better that way, okay? So you don't get to contaminate the snails. So just scrub until everything is out. Okay, I'll just demonstrate this. All right, so that's that. When your snails are not many, you can do this. Of course, in a very short while, I should be able to wash all the snails or to bathe them. But if you have a very huge amount of snails, what you can do is just gather them, put them in one place, and if you have like a borehole, you can just use the hose of the borehole and flash it on them with low pressure until you see them like they become a little clean. Okay, in that case you can just flush on them and they'll be clean as well. But in this case I'm having small, so I can do this for every one of them. So guys, that was the reason, or that's how you can bath your snails, and it's important to do this once or twice in a month so that you keep the snails clean, and this is going to increase their productivity and it's going to increase their capacity to lay eggs, and they'll be more healthier. Okay, so guys, by the time you do this, you're going to reduce the mortality rate of your farm, and you should be able to have healthy snails that are going to lay very good eggs. As I said before, we are here just to just to learn more, answer more of your questions. So you can drop it in the comment section below and I will answer your question. Whatever you're experiencing in your farm, drop it in the comment section below. If you need any help, we are right here to help you. Okay, at UFA Agro Research Center, we're here to help everybody all over Africa, to help you guys with your snail farming. Okay, so let's have this exchange. Let's keep learning. Remember that we do trainings here. Okay, so if you want to learn anything about snail farming, you can come to our center here in Douala, Bonaberi in Cameroon, and we are going to teach you. Very soon we're going to be having online courses, and you should be able to learn online anywhere you are. There is now our books on Amazon Kindle, like the manuals to snail farming on Amazon Kindle, so you can download it in the description box below and just learn how to do snail farming anywhere you are and get started. The numbers on the screen, contact us if you need juvenile snails, like baby snails, or you also need point of lay snails, or you need snail feed. Contact us and we are going to supply this to you. My name is Rufo Chifo for UFA Agro Research Center. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.